The 4th of July this year is gonna be a bust. Shocker, I know. No one has any money to afford a bunch of crazy fireworks. You know, even when I was a kid, or let's say, I don't know, 15, 16, 17, when 4th of July would run around, I would try to get my own fireworks. And obviously, at that age I didn't have a job. But I would go and look and see at some of these prices. Maybe my mom would give me 20 bucks or something, or maybe I had a little bit of money saved up. And everything was always so fucking expensive. Like even back then. I will take a look at the price of fireworks nowadays, but there's really no point. What would I be firing them off for? It's sad, man. Because in one scenario, it's supposed to be some eventful day, right? The 250th, 4th of July. But don't feel that way. All these holidays are just money grabs. Nothing about these holidays are special anymore. I am 30 years old. When I was a kid, I actually did enjoy holidays. I enjoyed Halloween, Christmas. Those are probably my favorite holidays. 4th of July was pretty cool because you got to see the fireworks. It was loud as hell, but nevertheless, I enjoyed it. I think there's only maybe one holiday that still has a place in my heart. Well, two. Halloween and Christmas, but even those just don't feel right no more. It's like they've stolen everything. Even the little morsels. The little tiny fragments of joy that they gave us. They've stripped that to the bone as well. I will check out the price of fireworks, but I already know it's going to be absurd. It just makes you think. It's like everything has gotten so expensive, it's just not affordable. And even if you have the money, why would you spend your money on this stuff knowing that they're finessing you, they're scamming you, they're lying to you? It's almost like they're saying, you better buy it, you better get the little bit of joy from this, because next year you're getting even less. And that's what it is, inflation. Basically, every year it's gonna get shittier and shittier and shittier. And I dare you to argue with that. I dare you to tell me in my face that next year things won't be more expensive. I didn't say that next year you couldn't make more money and it could kind of offset it. But it will be more expensive. There is no question. And if it's not more expensive, there'll be less jobs and less people to afford it anyways. We live in a dystopian... I'm slurring my words. I'm all over the place today. We live in a dystopian society where every year they increase the difficulty. And while at first it doesn't seem so bad, the thing is though, it's compounding. And every year it compounds. And very quickly it becomes unrealistic. Who has $200-300 to spend on fireworks? Some people do, right? But it's becoming so little that I don't even celebrate holidays really like that anymore. You can't. And they're all lies. They're just money grabs, right? They started out something good and they turned into this, which is just depressing. It's like they're basically saying, you don't get to have a 4th of July. You don't get to have a Christmas. You don't get to have a Thanksgiving. And why do you think they don't show advertisements for that stuff anymore? Because they know you don't have the money. And I'll be honest, they're going to start printing money pretty soon. However, they're going to lie about it, whatever they're going to do, they're going to print money, right? They may give us some BS stimulus check, but we all know where that's going. For me, I'd like to say I'd put it in crypto and try to flip something, but I'm just so exhausted that I would just pay off debt or keep it in my bank account, I promise you, which won't do anything, but they've stripped everything to the bone. But then once you strip it to the bone, what else is there? And I just hate that people will deny this. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me they haven't ruined essentially 75% of people's lives. And sure, there'll be people who do well, but there'll be more doing worse. And there'll be people who say they're doing well, but really the people have tapped into their brain. They don't want to admit it yet. They don't want to admit this is a failing system. And they still want to have a bright outlook. It's not coming, man. And I am one of those people. I always think, hey man, it can always be, it can always get better or whatever have you, but I don't believe anymore. I don't know if I believe in anything. I don't think I do. Because they've infiltrated every sector of life and ruined it. I just don't know where we're heading, man, and it's somewhere bad. So 4th of July is canceled, man. Go ahead and get you some sparklers, man. Spend $30 for a pack of 6, sparklers, and, do the little because that's all you're gonna get this year. And next year, you're gonna get a 3-pack of sparklers. So, live it up, man.